Boom baya, 9:30, 30 minutes late, irregardless of this facts, those facts, any other facts you're trying to accuse me of, Your Honor. I'm 100% innocent of those facts and all facts until proven guilty. Boom, we are live. It is 9:30. It's a beautiful thing. It is Thursday, 25th of November, and I am standing in for my brother Thane Kirby and my sister Sophia Nash. And they're just going to take this one off. And man, oh man, it is politically, it is an exciting time. Half the country is trying to build bridges while the other half's burning bridges, it seems. So we will see how that progresses towards the end of the show. And of course, social media and commentary will be read and displayed on the screen. If you want to call up the show, you better call the damn show, because this is open line talk. We are currently placing, here we go, the link is now available in chat. If you want to get in there, what you have to do is click on the freaking link, fire it through into your browser. You will require a Chrome browser. That's a Google browser. Use it. Get involved. Link up your camera, your mic, do a little test backstage. Come on through, have your opinion. It is about the most important thing on this damn show. Agree, disagree, talk back. We are taking callers now. It says 10 p.m. on the tag. That is that's a token of misinformation. We're taking them now. We are taking your comments. What are our comments? What are our themes, man? What are our themes? Yes, we are ramping into the show, my brother. Kiwi Bear Muzzer. Yep, we're hollering at you faster than a wind's call center. We're trying to get your solution to you ASAP, so we can get you on with your day. Man, oh man. Sometimes people say take a deep breath, try to slow down, but I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to hype you up. It's 9:32. God damn it, it's not 10 p.m. That'll be right around in the next little wee while. But man, oh man, what a day. Who's had an amazing day? I sure as hell have. Kia ora koutou katoa. No mai, haere mai. Welcome to the broadcast. And we are an interactive live chat show. So any of your comments, yep, we'll display them up on the stream. And we have got an exciting show coming up, and in a pretty incredible segment that we call high value item. If you don't know what that is, you're going to want to keep your ears on point, because I'm going to explain more about that towards halfway point of the show. We'll bust into that. But now we're doing open line talk. So we've actually currently got 5 lines free. We've got one caller backstage. Funnily enough, that is our intern. We've got our intern. I'm just going to quickly see if she's available to talk, which I believe she is.
Hey.
Intern, welcome on board. What's happening at your end of the production?
I'm just sorting out some bits and pieces, bits of paper, just a few things that are going on in the background of my life. So, yeah, just,
okay,
so
all
good.
Yeah, we've got bad internet here. I knew this show was going to be an absolute nightmare. What I might do is I might just do this. Are you hearing me live, Manga Tanoka? Over.
I can hear you fine, very clear.
Yeah, great. Okay, what about video? Are we getting a video signal through? Because,
yes.
Oh, hang on.
Now.
Here we go. Maybe I'm using up my own bandwidth. I am using up my own bandwidth. But that's the way things goes. Man, oh man. This week has been haphazard. That's a word. and not only for me but for a whole lot of people. What's happening? Have we got any? Look, I'm going to have to start asking for doctor's certificates if these guys keep wagging work like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Not only is it unfortunate and annoying, it's highly unethical and completely irregular as to what the kind of, the ethos and the whole show is built around. It's all built around mahi and treats. They're not going to be getting any treats at this stage if they don't put in the regular mahi. So what are your thoughts? I mean, did they give any excuses as to the callers? Did they have any messages? Did they want to pass anything on to the callers? A little message, say we'll see you tomorrow or something?
Well, I was hoping Sophia would still pop in, but no, I haven't heard from Sophia. Things just had a big day. So, we'll move on. Yeah.
Okay, Hayden Brown is watching on YouTube.
Oh, yep.
I believe, is it not pinned?
Not yet. Not yet.
What?
Not yet.
Oh, for crying out loud! That's a
slight.
That's an oversight. I thought I did it before. I obviously got distracted. I think I might have had an annoyance to attend to. Let me just alter this system here. Oh no, it's pinned. For crying out loud! I've got people feeding me. Oh no, hang on. On Talkback with Thane and Sophia. It's
not
on
your page. Hayden's on your page.
For crying out loud, who pinned? How did I possibly pin that? I'm not an administrator on that page, am I? Hang on, or maybe it's the only. Oh no, it's the only comment. How cute. Okay, let's go right across to my one if I can fucking find it. And I tell you, the amount of moves I'm having to do here with the mouse. Oh, the click rate's right up on this operation. At this rate, I'm going to need to plug me Logitech back in if I have to do this much work on a, what is it, a Thursday night. Oh, I should have my bloody feet up. But no, I'm on the interwebs crunching numbers. Okay, here we go, content.
Yeah,
man.
Take long.
So, Salenya, what's happening at your end? Have you got any updates on the auction?
Yeah, I shared it with someone quite prolific today because I know that he's a keen fisherman and he probably has a lot of contacts. So I asked him to share it with a few people. Yeah, he's a well-known. Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep that a secret. We don't want to let the cat out of the bag just yet. We'll talk about that in about 22 minutes. 22 minutes. I'm about to paste and pin. Boom, pasted and pinning. And if you're watching this in an abstract or bizarre place on the internet, all you have to do is congregate in the only place on the internet that you really need to be, youtube.com/BennyMack. But of course, we've got all other pages. We've got a presence for Talkback with Thane and Sophia on YouTube. We've also got that on Twitch, on D Live, and just about anywhere that you would like to watch us. So the choice is yours. I'm not going to sort of start. It's not my place to sort of obnoxiously tell people what to do and say and think, but I enjoy doing it.
Good at.
It's got to be done. Someone's got to delegate. So we are live on the internet. You're live on the internet. Sophia, Spain. She's the intern. She's live. She produces this whole thing, and we have got
sort of.
Okay,
try.
You tried your damnedest. We're going to come back to you real soon. Thank you for the work you do. And we are taking this opportunity to welcome to the show our first caller of the evening and someone that I like to think of as a special guest.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I didn't know I was a special guest. It's pretty cool. Can you hear me? It's muted.
Little
Your audio. Oh, it's working now.
Yeah, my system, that video just seemed like it took about 2 minutes to play out from my end. But irregardless, welcome on board. You're a guest of the evening. You are important to our show. Why? Because they're trying to take us. They're trying to take us off. It's nothing official, but I just sense it. It's a joke.
Where's Ben Littler?
Joke.
Get Ben
We need
Littler
to
on.
bring back Ben Littler, and we've got someone. We got recap. We got Kiwi Bear welcoming Hayden
Hey, Kiwi
to
Bear.
the broadcast, and yep, we have hacked the system.
Where
Kirby
is?
done.
You're not coming around my tavern.
Where's Kirby?
looking
We don't know where
for
Kirby is. We
Ben
tried to get
Littler.
Kirby back on the show. He's trying to. Well, we're gonna let him be. We're gonna give him what I usually say if I want the day. If I just call it a mental health day, because nobody knows my needs better than myself when it comes to my mental health.
You know, I was thinking the other day, Benny, about Ben Littler, and I was thinking like we create a whole movie scenario for Ben Littler, because the way I was thinking about it the other day was kind of like some cops are walking into a bar, and there's like an old dude. He's always at the far back corner of the bar,
No, here
but he's listening to the conversation.
Eavesdropping.
Yeah, and he's at like Missouri or somewhere like that. And he's like, "I hear
Yeah.
you're looking for Ben Littler. I hear you can't come around here looking for Littler." Like
God
he
damn
comes
it.
over.
You don't want to be
I know.
walking in these parts if you're not looking for the whereabouts of my brother Ben fucking Littler, asshole.
Ben Littler. I haven't heard that name in 15 years.
Any motherfucker who mentions that name Ben Littler gets their tongue cut clean out of their mouth. Littler, you
Yeah.
bastard.
What are you drinking today? Well, I'm not drinking. I'm here looking for Littler. Have a drink.
Sit your ass down on the goddamn stool and drink this. Drink it, goddamn heathen, and don't mention that name in this goddamn bar again.
I used to know Littler, but that was a long time ago when he was a young boy.
Okay, shout out to, we got a question here, Kiwi Bear. I reckon that Thane is smuggling his family across the border, going camping. I don't know if that's the situation, bro. I think it could be some other potential scenario. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Talking Schmack with Benny Mack. We're talking absolute schmack. We had a guy on the show, Littler, the other night. He's going to turn up at some stage. Bastus, he reckons that was a bit of a cringe situation there. I appreciate that. I was enjoying it.
Well, Michael Bastus doesn't know what. He's coming in. He's coming
new
in.
here. Yeah, he's coming
in
he's
dry.
old but new. He's coming in sort of a little too moist, actually.
He's coming in dry. He doesn't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, he doesn't get the in joke, the Littler joke. You know, way she goes, and man, oh man, you know, this live stream just keeps getting weirder
Oh,
and weirder. Am I right?
high value item.
Oh, now you're talking. Hey, we've got this show. We've got to hold off, get that off screen, buddy. We're not at that part of the show that we've got to wait like 15. We've got to fill 15 damn minutes because, I mean, for crying out loud. I mean, if we blow our load, talking about our high value items in the first 15 minutes, and we've got over like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I mean, shit, I might even shut it off at
Yeah.
10:05.
I reckon Bestis. I reckon Michael Bestis. He's the type of dude that to blow his load pretty early. Because he's always dry. He needs some milk. What kind of milk do you reckon Michael Bestis drinks? Do you reckon
I reckon his mum was poor. Okay, just from the I'm thinking his mum was poor, and during the years where she was milk bearing, she was able to harvest enough milk for his life. Very poor woman, so she just did
what's
that.
the cheapest you can get? What's the cheapest?
That is the cheapest if you harvest it yourself off your mum.
Full cream. You reckon Bestis is a full cream?
I reckon.
He's not a light milk drinker. He's a full cream.
Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't bring his mum into it. That's highly unethical of me. And I'll be eating my hat towards the end part of the show. Stick around for that. Full cream, by the way. Full cream, by the way. My mother was born.
Oh, I got it. He's a full cream.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to move the show right along. And yeah, I mean, Blue Top. If you're going to be drinking milk, you may as well go for Blue Top. Yeah, it's better. It's better for you. And so yeah, it is Talking Smack with Benny Mack, and we are live on YouTube. So you might be working a night job. You might not want to watch this on Facebook. That might be a difficult proposal to ascertain, whatever that means. Why don't you watch it on YouTube? The viewing experience is 10 out of 10. I'm going to click the ad. Oh, the viewing experience on YouTube is enough to rock your socks off if people wear socks these days. I know there's a lot of.
You're supposed to send me the link.
Wearing. I know. Oh, what, for the show? The in-show link?
No, how to do those intros and shit.
Oh, yeah, buddy. I didn't even know myself, but I think I figured it out. Now, in the bottom corner of the video, there's actually a watermark. Let's have a look. Okay, so that was videobot.net, and that's how we did that. But apparently, Thane's got a subscription to an even better one, and he's got the subscription, so it's already on. So what I'm sort of doing is, I guess I'm go to VideoBot, make something that you kind of want, and then flick it to him and get him to fake it, to make it until you fake it.
You reckon? Or
even just find out which one he's got.
Do you reckon we should do what the guy did last night and do big ups to people?
Oh, fuck yeah! Who do you want to give your first big ups to?
I want to do big ups to the Indiana Pacers. Big ups to the Indiana Pacers. They're pacing the fuck out of the other NBA teams. Big ups to them. Big ups to Reggie Miller. Big ups.
Right.
Big
you're
ups.
You're a bit of a ball. What do they call them? Ball sacker. Ball bagger. Baller. You shave your balls, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Manscaped.com.
So who's your favourite baller? B-baller.
Oh,
B-balls.
My favourite is Alonzo Mourning.
Oh, he used to wear sunglasses on the court. No, that was Hakeem Olajuwon. That was Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem didn't really wear sunglasses.
Oh, that was
Forrest Grant.
Forrest Gump. Grant.
Horace Grant used to wear
Horace
sunglasses.
Grant. Horace Grant.
Yeah, but Jordan's the best, number one. You can't argue. You can't say that LeBron is better. There's no denying.
It's
Because
unlike
Jordan,
LeBron's balls, is what we're saying. He's number one baller. He dunks better. You know, he's like a Dunkin' Donut out there on the hard court.
he's a dunker. He's a dunker.
He's a dunker. If he was a language, he'd be Dunkerschön. You know,
He dunks. Like,
he knows what's happening out there. You know, he knows the
you
game.
you can't fuck with the guy. He dunks. Man,
Yeah,
he's a
he's
dunker.
part of the. He's not. He's a national association basketball member. Yeah.
It's like,
Ooh, sorry about that. Okay, so we've got some comments in the chat here. This one here from Kiwi Bear Muzza. Big ups to Julian Assange. Assange.
I also want to say big ups to people that say big ups.
That's true. I like my Magnet Ball Sports. NBA is Freemasonry sport. Wow.
What's Magnet Ball? What's Magnet Ball Sports?
I think that's like air hockey.
Oh, okay. Well, big ups to air hockey.
Air hockey. I think that's. I think that should be a sport.
But big ups to basketball at the bowling alley. The basketball game at the bowling alley where you get the tickets.
Yeah, right. The arcade style. The game.
Big ups to Subway. Big
ups to telling the person at Subway how to make a sandwich, not like they already know. Not like they haven't done it before.
Well, they're an artist.
For you to tell me how to make my sandwich when it's actually your sandwich, you're the one paying for it, but I'm the artist. Don't tell me how to do my job. You wouldn't like it if I told you.
People that work at Subway are fucking artists. And big ups to artists.
Do they need to be left to their artwork in solitude, or do they need? They're kind of like an exhibition artist that's doing their art in real time. I mean, you know what? I just about ordered a super hot sub just to throw it in the artist's face the other day.
What would you do when they go, "Oh, what bread would you want?" So you tell me.
Italian
you're the
herb and
artist.
cheese toasted.
You tell me, you're the artist.
You tell me you're the artist. You pick the canvas. I mean, what's our medium here? Is it oil-based dressings on a white canvas, or is this more of like an Italian thing, or why are we racist about our breads?
Yeah. Do you want that toasted? Well, you're the artist. You're the sandwich artist.
I guess toasting it. That's where you're sort of, adding a bit of melatonin. But I always toast it because I think it's better when you put it in the toaster. Adds a bit of warmth, of course.
What color cheese do you want? What color cheese
you want yellow cheese.
I always want the orange shit because I'm like
yellow, orange, yellow, same color.
Because you can't get that stuff anywhere else in New Zealand.
Yeah, I mean it's called American cheddar. Did you know that? Were you aware that it was called American cheddar?
I want to try that next time I go on the Subway.
But at Subway they call it smoked cheese. Did you know that? Were you aware of that? They call it smoked cheese at Subway, not American cheddar.
Subway, there's so many things that you don't pick up on.
Would you ever... what would you do if they didn't cut your sub in half? Would you be offended? Would that be a problem? It would be too big. It would be one actual item.
The thing is, with me, I'd get back to where I was going to eat it. I'd unwrap the two wrappings, and I'd go, they didn't slice it.
You'd take it back. You're that guy.
No, I wouldn't take it back.
Oh, how would you eat it then if it wasn't cut? It would be a bloody nightmare.
Next time I went back to the same place, even though I got bad service the time before, I would tell them, hey, last time I came here, when I got the chicken teriyaki 6-inch,
Yeah. It was tasted like shit. And what did they say? Yeah, it does. You're stupid for coming here. Okay, we have got Slay in the chat, Yellow Heart Brigade. We appreciate you for showing some love. And yeah, I mean, we're broadcasting on multiple platforms, you know?
I reckon Michael Bastas would be sub of the day type person.
Oh, sub of the day. There's nothing more exciting when you go to Subway and it just happens to be sub of the day for the sub that you like, and it's cheaper, and you just think for a second, oh, I just won, and then you realize you're eating at Subway, it's trash. So for a second there, you feel like you've won, and that's what I like about it. And that happens probably once in like every couple of years, so it's not great.
Yeah, well, I reckon Bastas does that.
Bastards.
Michael Bastas.
Oh, Michael Bastas. Yeah, he's probably all over that, no doubt. And I mean, the state of it, you know, the absolute state of fast food. Have you ever had them sort of fuck up your order at maybe Wendy's or something like that? Is that something
that was my first ever job.
Would that send you into a... Oh, okay. Well, maybe we approach this from another angle. Did you have any sort of psychos, you know, real maniacs come through there, absolutely fuming about your bloody ignorance?
I remember one where the dude goes, when he wanted the big classic combo. He said, I want the big classic combo. So I put it all through. He paid for it.
Did he?
Gave it to him. And then once we gave it to him, and he's like, looked at me and he's like, he's got his mates with him. He's like, I only asked for the big classic burger, not the combo.
Oh man!
And I looked at him and was like, "You asked for the fucking combo, bro. Like, we can check the cameras if you want, but it's on your EFOS receipt. Like, why are you getting angry at me now?"
He's trying to get a.
You don't know how to Wendy. You shouldn't even be in Wendy's. You're not a Wendy's. You should be in fucking Burger King or McDonald's. You shouldn't even be in Wendy's. Get the fuck out. Stop trying to be a Wendy'ser. You're not.
Wendy's nuts. Got it.
Yeah. Take your big classic and get your ass out of here.
Some people don't even know how to order. I think that's the problem. There's a real sort of method to ordering. You need to know what you want and how to say it.
Wendy's there, bro. You shouldn't even be in Wendy's. You're not qualified to be in Wendy's. You're a McDonald's guy.
You're one of those sort of touchscreen kind of guys.
Yeah.
You know, just go on, touch the screen, order.
You shouldn't be walking into the restaurant, mate. You should be in the drive-thru.
You shouldn't even be walking. You know.
You shouldn't be allowed. You shouldn't be allowed in Pakuranga.
You shouldn't be allowed in that town centre there. It's not good for you. You could get hurt if you keep this up.
If you step your foot in East Auckland again, I am going to beat the shit out of you. You're not a Wendy's.
Slice you from gut to fucking throat if you don't get this Wendy's burger delivered. Okay, we are coming up to 10 p.m, man. I'm excited. The 10 p.m. news, Selena Spain's all over it. She's been practicing her newsreader thing all week, haven't you, Selena? No, apparently not. Hang on, let's quickly check with Selena Spain if she's got any news at 10.
News?
Yeah, have we got any updates?
Well, on the National Party?
Anything, you know?
Yeah, anything.
Any news is good news at this stage, you know?
Yeah. Well,
Any
just
news
read-
is good news. Kind of like the Gabby Petito thing. You know, give me
Yeah.
a mangled corpse. Anything helps.
Yeah. Well, National Party, they've been through a lot of drama. It's just so embarrassing, really. I mean, when politicians and all that, they just get involved in so much drama. And, yeah. And then people they just, what do they call it? They get stoned. I mean, not stoned, but, you know, like, they just get, they're in the town square and everyone's just, like, giving them shit and...
Yeah, okay, so is this Simon
Yeah.
Bridges that you're referring to?
Yeah,
He's
the
sort
national-
of...
And Judith was demoted back to just Pakuranga MP.
Oh, don't
Yeah,
take
nice.
the piss out of. You can't take the piss out of Pekaranga.
I'm not.
Yeah, well, that's not a problem, but maybe maybe she needs to show some love to the locals down there and, you know, get back to what's important.
Yeah.
Local
She might need
community.
a break. Anyway.
Judith's not Pekaranga.
She needs to be humbled. She needs
Yeah.
to be humbled, and I think this is going to help. Okay, thank you so much for that update. It is 10:01 p.m. and
Hey, Salenya.
Yeah.
How's the Shimano sales?
oh well, you know, funny you say that
Coming
because
up.
it's that time of the show. Right now, it is time for high value item.
Yep.
$500.
Yep. So this is the part of the show where, if everything goes according to plan, we make a whole ton of cash and we keep this show on air. Otherwise, literally, I'm going to sell this shirt off my back. And but no, we are doing pretty good here because we've got another high value item. It's one that we've actually been monitoring closely. And please, for the sake of God, tell me that we've got something happening on here, a move happening or anything. Please tell me anything. Someone's bid. What's happening?
There's a few
135
extra
is
watches,
not
and it closes tomorrow morning, 10:35 a.m.
Okay. So that is it. If you want to get this item,
Reserve's not met.
it's listed under Shimano fishing rod. The reserve is not met. We've got an insider tip.
If we put a buy now on it this evening, it probably would go. Because even this person, this influential, prolific person that I sent the link to, he said, "Nice rod," and he knows fishing. So.
Okay, and what
But
was his thought
what's
on
your-
the retail price?
Right now,
Was that world price?
$500.
I don't know. He didn't say, but I don't think it could be around 200 maybe. Because we want someone to get a bargain and we want someone to have a good Christmas, right? Nice.
Well, there's always that. I need as much cash extracted out of some sucker as possible. BP Grandpa. I've got a Christmas party to put on, guys.
Can we bundle it?
Can we bundle it? That's a great question. Yeah, look, I've got a. Can we bundle it? Hang on.
It's just what it is. It's just that.
Can we
I don't know
bundle
what
it with the
in
chariot?
Where did you get this rod? How did you get a hold of this rod in the first place, Elena?
It was given to where I work.
Right.
don't know.
Okay, so
I
you
think
acquired
it
it.
was,
You indirectly acquired it.
Yeah, from like a supplier maybe, or some sort of.
Right.
Yeah, I know it's a very appealing item. It's
I
kinda
reckon
like a
what we
fancy
should do,
gal.
we should go the Shimano fishing rod, the chariot,
What a buy
and the
now
Reggie
on it.
Miller basketball card comes as a bundle.
Oh, this is just going to be no, mate.
Just
No.
too-
I know
it's
you're
too
a strange
classy.
guy at the best of times. You're trying to bundle rods and reels. Yeah, you're off on your
That
own
won't
sort
work.
of. You know, people think I'm retarded. Mate, I look like fucking Leonardo DiCaprio alongside you, man. Like
I
fucking
love
invented
Leonardo.
the bloody, the Da Vinci Code over here, and you look like you're struggling to learn the fucking alphabet. Yeah?
So you wouldn't
good
put that
luck
with
with you.
chariot?
I don't suggest bundling it, but I mean, I admire your enthusiasm, mate. I admire your enthusiasm. But I mean, look, realistically, you know, that card, you know, someone see a card, you know what that means to a lot of people, don't you?
Yeah.
Worthless trash. But I mean, some people see that there's an intrinsic value associated with that useless, worthless trash.
I was going to say
those are the
NBA.
people that I call idiots.
I was going to say
what was
NBA, but you said worthless
Of
trash.
course.
But I mean, I was going to say NBA.
Yep.
But NBA, fishing, chariots. There's got to be somebody in New Zealand that's into all three.
Well, that is a possibility. Look. I think we might have found it. What model BB is this?
I think it's
This-
in one of the
this rod?
pictures.
Okay. Oh, it is the B631. Okay, have I found it? S361. That is a $249 rod.
Really? Oh, you found it? Okay. Well, okay.
That's a
okay.
That's a pretty
$240 rod.
decent. It's a pretty decent offer. It's a pretty
Yeah,
decent
so,
offer.
120 kilos.
Really?
Is that
it,
I
Okay,
believe
well,
so.
I reckon add a buy now then. I could add a buy now.
Yeah, so that is the pricing that I've ascertained, and that is a new item. So that should, to some extent, be reflected. I mean, 150, 200, I think is a good price.
Yeah,
I
well,
just
the
wanna say,
reserve was just under 200. So
I just want to say
Right. Yeah,
big
I mean,
ups to
what
fishing.
did I say? To who? Sorry.
Big ups to fishing.
Yeah, well, big ups to fishing, catching a fish, eating the fish, and
Big ups to rods.
responsibly catching fish. Yeah, well, you could buy this this item. It's intrinsically a high value item, just by the fact that we were able to find a listing. It's actually sold out, so it's out of stock. It is a rare item.
really,
So someone may be willing to pay more for this.
Okay.
And this has, but that is, you know, I'm only speculating. But what we've got here is we've got 5-star reviews. We've got 12 reviews. It has got a 5-star rating, and we're actually able to click across and show some of this intel that we've been able to garner from the interweb. Please bear with us as we integrate our studio systems to reflect the updated source. There we go. It's good up to 6 kilo. Yeah, it's a nice little bit of kit. I'm not sure if that guy's Australian or not. Great little rod. Thanks, fellas, for the little gift and note enclosed. Oh, so they're sending little sexy notes in the mail. I don't know what that's about. Perfect for my wife to get into slow jigging. Just the right length for her. Well, that's. I don't know if he's talking about the rod, but I guess you could call it a
What's the bending on that rod like?
Oh,
Salenya.
let's see what they say. Nice price for the kit. Nice piece of kit for the price. Very nice rod and nice and light. Heath G gave it a 5-star back in, back before COVID even existed, and said, "Great rod."
That's a couple years
Yeah.
old.
Well, it's a
It's got pretty
good
good
rod.
reviews. Heath G's
It's
not.
excellent, very
Heath G
quality.
doesn't muck around.
He doesn't piss around. No,
Yeah,
you're
he's a
quite
good
right
reviewer.
there. He's in control of the situation.
It's one of the
He knows
best
how to
reviewers
do it,
I've ever seen.
Well, I think he's always got room for improvement, but he's doing well at this juncture. I couldn't really fault him, but I would say his brother's a right git, and he needs to pull his head in.
Yeah. Don't know him. Never met him,
So
but
that's a great rod.
that's
You'd
what I
need to
heard.
pick that up if you wanted to get in the sport of fishing.
yeah.
And if you want to call the show, you can call the show. We've got an open line still available, and we've even got a link. I'm going to put that in the chat there. Some people may be able to view that.
I'm gonna say big ups to Thanksgiving.
Oh, right. Over
Yeah.
in United, you mean?
Yeah, because we've got some United States guys, eh?
We do. Yeah, we certainly do. Let's just have a quick look and see how we are faring on the World Wide Web. Okay, we've got a couple of people watching over on Twitch. Hello, if you're watching on Twitch. Thank you so much.
So big ups to American guys and girls.
Big up to all the people, all our internationals and all our locals, of course. This does get replayed, so people watch the replays apparently. Have we got any info there? Have you seen any of the stats? Are we performing well? Are we performing well? Or,
I have access to all that.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sure.
how's it looking? Is everything under control, or are we? Do we need do a lot of groundwork?
The thing is, when you're tracking by RSS, it's obviously that's different. That's going to different avenues to the live. Whereas you get and like Facebook and YouTube, which is video. So you've got those views, and then you've got the podcast app views, listens, downloads. So these add them all together, I guess. But I mean, stats is it's a tricky one because you have unique views. I mean, yeah, it's quite complicated. I really want to get into it, but
Yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting how they say unique views. I mean, that's like telling someone that they're special, isn't it? It can be misconstrued and thought of in different ways. I mean, that view was so unique that they only watched me, say, like for 2.75 seconds or something like that before they rapidly clicked onto something much more relevant. But I mean, I think that person, they were totally special.
Well, they actually do it now as well. They actually give you the views. They go male, female, non-binary, and other.
Yeah, right.
no.
They actually do that.
You mean like the LGBTQ community?
Yeah, because my own stuff, it's about 56% female, 44% male, and 0% non-binary. So the non-binaries fucking hate me.
Mine doesn't say that.
Really? Is it because you're intolerant to getting gender fluid on you? It can get messy.
I've got to get more with the non-binary. I've got to start getting more non-binary guys into my shit.
The term gender fluid sounds like a sticky liquid that they should change the name. It should be called like gender adjusted.
I had to leave the party early. I got gender fluid all over me.
You go gender bender. That's what they used to call it.
That's a good one. Yeah. That used to be said all the time.
You know, and
shirt lifter,
that was a good one. I used to like shirt lifter. That was a good line. Hoofter. That was always good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what's that on the
Yeah.
ground? That's gender fluid.
Yeah, don't step in that. That's a bit of gender fluid that's been left there in the
I
back
thought you got a
corner of the car
vasectomy.
lot.
I thought you got a vasectomy.
Highly offensive. Yeah, well, you'd need to get a vasectomy, I'd imagine. Ladies and gentlemen, this is such a enthralling broadcast. How's this one going to do on the RSS? Is this going to cost us our livelihood? Is this going to cost us our future employment rights?
Yeah, don't worry
In a
too
woke
much.
world?
Don't worry too much about the stats. Just
Okay.
enjoy it.
Are we going to? Well, the thing is, we've spent about $25,000 in the last annual quarter at over at what was it called? Nielsen Stats. Nielsen.
Oh, did you? Did you?
Yeah. We were trying to sort of get a real take on how many people were actually watching this thing.
Okay.
And they said, the statisticians use the same ones that TV3 uses. And, so I took out a home loan.
Did you see
Put
the
it to marketing.
Okay.
Yes,
did you
what do we
see
work for?
Stephen Sharp the other night? They had a thing that came up, and it's like, how much chips do you get in a scoop of chips, and how much do you pay for it?
Yeah, yep.
And I was like, fuck, this is how bad. There's nothing
Really?
going on in New Zealand. This is how bad our news is. It's like, oh, you can get a scoop of chips for 79 cents in Northland, but a scoop of chips in Tasman is 89 cents, and it's 312 grams. But in Northland, it's 278 grams. And so they're fucking paying people to do these research.
Yeah, well, I think, it's coming into summer. You've got to get relevant. We're trying to feed the family. There's a lot of people out there struggling at this time of year, and they know that for about 47 cents usually, you can feed the family if you're, per person. If you're struggling, and it's just like a loaf of bread, a scoop of chips,
But
and
you say
some marge, some marge.
You might as well drive up from Auckland.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Salenya.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know if it's just my feed. No, I don't know.
Okay. No dramas.
Drive up from Auckland to Whangarei to get your chips. That's what they say.
Yeah, well, that's it. And what you can do is, if you know the chippy and you drive a diesel, just put a bit of the chip oil right there in your thingamabob, and drive home. And the round trip should only cost you the equivalent of driving like 17 miles or something.
Can I interrupt?
Please do.
Hayden, you play the bass. Why don't you plug that fucker in and play us a song?
It's a little bit late. I got it here. Selena. But
Is it problematic with the other residents?
yeah, maybe. Let's see if it turns on. Might be out of tune.
Might be out of tune.
Yeah, it's definitely out of tune.
Okay. Okay. We are working through the technicalities currently, and as you can hear in the background there, that is an audio test that is being conducted in real time.
I have a drum
What do
somewhere.
you guys want me to play?
Exciting times.
So Selena, what kind of music you into?
Lots.
You play
depends.
Can you do put a fucking Inner Circle? What's that Inner Circle song?
Ooh, I don't know.
It's
Sure.
Oh, someone's taking a call.
So
You can take it if you want, dude.
I don't know that band. Oh, excuse me, I don't know them.
Hey, I'm not able to do your call. I've got to do Inner Circle. See you. Bye.
Reggae. It's a reggae band.
Yeah.
It's a reggae band.
Oh, dude. Is that because you're playing the bass that someone's calling you?
Good.
Do they want you to stop? Is that why you're being called?
No. They're fucking me up, eh?
You put on silent.
Did you get new headphones, Selena?
No. These are
Are those the existing ones?
they what? They look good. These are.
They look comfortable.
Yeah, they are. They're I believe they're Sennheiser. Yeah, they're very good. In America, a lot of headphones and electronics just a really good value. I know I used to have a pair of Sony headphones. And
Yeah, I'll stop with the bass because
$25. I love them. Great.
Oh, thank you for that live performance.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was
I knew-
riveting.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible.
Hey,
Played
No,
for
it's
fucking
good.
ages.
Good on you for getting involved, mate.
yes, just
You
giving
know,
an
that's what
example.
it's about.
You can see me in my heyday.
Right.
Yeah, my
Oh,
heyday.
yeah.
Why are you
Well,
looking
you-
backwards? Why are you looking backwards on my heyday?
After I finished playing, I didn't play anymore. I don't really play bass anymore.
Mindsets are all wrong. You don't look
Eh.
back and say I was better then. You can only enjoy what you did then, and then just propel yourself forward. And
Yeah, but we used
Wait,
to
she
goes.
play all the time.
yeah, I know, ranting, a positive rant coming on.
Bloody
Yeah,
marvellous. Cool. Guys, I think we're going to wrap the show up in about
And
10 minutes or 7 minutes, eh? How does that sound?
So what are we going on with the items at the moment? So Dave's saying he's not going to trade in that chariot.
Yeah, so Dave had a big fire up on the show last night. He basically went berserk about the whole item thing. He said that there's no room for anyone to parade their items unless they're willing to sell the items. He actually felt quite bad about showing off the chariot. He felt as though that was the wrong choice for him to have made, and he said no.
But the chariot was a nice item.
Yeah, but he's not willing to sell it. So he thinks he wanted to make a point that if you parade the item, it must be sold. Otherwise, it's you know.
Yeah, I
it's
know,
bad.
but I think everyone else's items that they've put up, they're actually going to sell them.
well, if people,
Yeah.
you know, you could ask people, what are they looking for specifically? Like
Yeah.
in an item, are they looking for baby games or
Well,
clothing?
this is actually coming up to Christmas. It's a good point.
And a lot of people haven't been working, or you know, might be a little strapped for cash. So I think you just do like a Christmas
Hey, that's quite a
item.
good idea.
Christmas item. We need to gather. I need people to list And even if they
I've got
just
an idea,
let
Selena.
me list them for them, yeah.
Yeah.
Go
I've got an
ahead.
idea. You know how you said about baby clothes?
Yeah.
How about we import a bunch of
Yeah.
old, like, used clothing from China? And what we'll do is, you know how if you put clothes in a dryer, they shrink?
Yeah.
We'll shrink all the clothes down to baby size.
They could be doll size or teddy bear size.
We'll shrink it all down.
Yeah.
And sell it to the babies.
Yeah, to the baby moms.
Babies who've got a disposable income, like disposable nappies.
We could also do like a show where we do big ups to baby mamas. Because coming up to Christmas, baby mamas
They're all on Facebook portraying me.
Yeah, and so we do like each show we call a baby mama and say, hey, how you doing for Christmas and all that, and we try and get the items that they need.
Yes.
And we get items donated to baby mamas.
Hey, I just want to say shout out to Dude Man 76
Oh.
watching on the Paired D Live channel.
Oh, awesome.
It just
Freaking
reminds me
legend,
that
dude.
Is D-Live, do you think it's predominantly for gamers?
Yeah, I think most streaming platforms are predominantly gamers, unfortunately.
what game do you play, Selena?
I don't really play video games. I used to do
Yeah,
racing.
right.
When I was younger, I did car racing. I liked car racing.
Nah.
I don't really. I've never done Minecraft.
Benny, what are you?
I play Tetris.
Oh, I got Tetris on my phone. I like that.
Yeah. That's my main game.
I'm a FIFA. I'm a
it's
FIFA
Tetris.
guy.
It's a brick stacking game. It was developed by the Soviets back in.
I'll be back in one sec.
late
Hold on.
50s.
Yep.
FIFA. I'm FIFA.
Ooh.
I only need one PlayStation game, and that's FIFA.
Yeah, I've heard that FIFA is no longer going to be produced by the brand. It's been the rights have been pulled
When did you hear that?
just recently.
Oh, because the new one's just come out.
They're going to continue to produce like football, but it won't be licensed under FIFA anymore.
Oh, okay.
They'll just have to genericize it or something. That's what I heard. I could be wrong.
They kind of got the monopoly because all the other the other football or soccer games are shit because they can't use the team names. Because FIFA owns all of them. So they can use all the player names and team names and everything on FIFA. But the other game is not allowed to say what the team names or the player names are.
Okay, here we go. Look, this is the story here. FIFA, the video game, is no more. The football governing body have announced that they are ending their partnership with EA Sports. They've been in an exclusive partnership that has allowed EA Sports to use the FIFA name for their video game. Is that shocking to you that I'm aware of that and you're completely ignorant?
Yeah.
Considering I don't play video games, apart from Tetris, of course.
Well, I haven't got
How does that make you
FIFA
feel?
22 yet because it's just come out. But because
We're
they
gonna
usually
never get it, man. It's gonna they're gonna delete them. They're gonna start deleting all the back copies too.
Yeah, because it's weird. It kind of
I'm an
sucks.
offensive guy.
It kind of sucks because each year you have to buy another one because it doesn't matter what happens. Like, because I play Ultimate Team.
Well, maybe what they could do in the future is they could just have a version, and you buy it, and then you just update it every year. So it's a one version that gets updates, and you just pay.
Well,
for
that's
the
pretty
update.
much what they do, but you have to buy a new one. So they don't. Whatever you've done the previous year, it doesn't get carried over.
Oh, that's highly offensive.
Yeah, and people pay shitloads of money for players and shit.
Yeah, right. So you lose all that stuff as you switch over to your new year.
Yeah, but you lose all the money and everything that you got because you can buy and sell players for money.
It might change now that they're not going to have real players. I don't know. I do not know how it works, but man, oh man, that's been a good night. Hayden, thanks for tuning in, man. We're going to wrap it up now. It is 10:30.
Yeah, we've got to give big ups to that guy. We should get that guy back in that last night was doing big ups to everyone.
Oh yeah. What, the American guy?
Yeah.
Big ups New Zealand. That guy.
But he keeps saying big ups to Australia. It's like, what the fuck, bro? No one from Australia listens to this.
Yeah. He was trying to talk about everything that's in this kind of region, because then I said big ups to Fiji water.
Big ups Tonga.
That's somewhere down there by Australia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you want him to be back on the show. Okay, well, maybe he'll come back on one of these
big
days,
ups
man.
to the Boomers, the Australian basketball team, the Boomers. Big ups.
Yeah, it was cool. Hey, thanks, bro. We'll talk again soon,
Yeah,
okay?
all good.
And Salenya, our intern. Hey, all good at your end? Everything happy?
Oh, yes, jolly happy. The chap that called in last night, is he one of your old viewers? Like, very loyal.
Geezer?
Yeah, very loyal.
He's a YouTuber. He's a very, very, very controversial YouTuber. Oh. He's actually been stabbed while live stream. He lives in Vegas and he goes and live streams himself walking around Vegas drunk and just being drunk and offensive.
Really? Vegas is a crazy place.
Yeah, wasted, drunk, and offensive. So watch out for him. He's awesome.
Wow. So does he just walk around by himself? I mean, like, he just with his own
with a selfie
camera.
stick.
Okay.
With a selfie stick, and he'll be taking donations. Yeah.
Like, okay. The only
streaming.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay, thanks, Selena Spain. And man, oh man, what a freaking show! This was a emergency broadcast. Yep, we have been testing the emergency broadcast system, and if you wanted to watch again, well, we'll probably be back tomorrow night, Friday, and then Saturday again. Usually takes Sundays off. Why? It's the Lord's Day. You've been watching another episode of Talking Mack with Benny Mack.